I'm just doing a bit of an update here. Just want to kind of state that most of the equipment that you see, like this rack here, that's for sale. The rack with the equipment there. Obviously, I've been looking to try and sell this Advent noise reduction piece. Probably these speakers as well I'll sell. And this, I've got a back here. Back to it. I've got the PV400B, which I've still got to go through and test out, but I've got quite a bit of different equipment I want to try and sell. I've got a lot of space that I need to recover, so to speak. You know, I've got this rack here of equipment here that I want to keep, but I've got like this rack here, which I don't need that much more equipment. I'm not really willing to get rid of that, as it's you know, my mom's stereo stuff that she had back in the 80s, the Sony stuff right there, with the Yamaha amplifier receiver. But this unit right here, this Panasonic, means absolutely nothing to me, as I bought off of Craigslist for 50 bucks. But it's just taking up way too much space. I don't really have any time to sit and play with it. I just want to kind of get my other stereo stuff put together now that I've got a lot of tube stuff with a real good stereo as well. And actually tomorrow I'm supposed to be picking up some more stereo stuff from a guy I know. Another one of these, let's see if I can get over to it. I don't do much crap in the viewfinder. There we go. Clear this. There we go. I got this Kai GX270. I'm supposed to be getting another one or two. So I don't really have any room for you know, any other junk or anything like that. So, yep, pretty much like the tape-a-thon that you saw, that's 50 bucks. The Bogan amplifier, probably want about 75 bucks out of it. I mean, these are pretty mint, pretty good pieces that I'm trying to sell. Those Sans-3 speakers I'd probably want about 125 bucks, because they are pretty rare. I've never seen those before in my life. Except for the pair that I've owned. I've actually never seen those for sale before or anything. I've never even heard of a speaker like that. It's actually like a dipole turned sideways. And then the VIF system, I probably want about 450 or 500 bucks out of it. That is, of course, once I get the second unit running and when I get some light bulbs changed. Right now, I'd probably sell it for $325 without, you know, the second unit. I just have to glue one of the arms back together. Who knows how that broke? I have no clue. It was like that when I bought it, and I paid a good bit of money. I paid about 300 bucks for it. So obviously, you know, after I've put some more light bulbs in and I've got it sounding really well, I'd obviously want, you know, 20 bucks more at this point out of it. I don't think that's too outrageous. I've never seen one of those for sale besides the one I've got. And that tape-a-thon, you know, 50 bucks. It's a good tube amplifier. Hold on, I'm making a video. Jeez. What kind of potatoes? I said, what kind of potatoes? No, take this, just bake cheese on them. Okay? No! Just mashed potatoes with cheese. And obviously what you're seeing here, kind of moving the camera up to the side, I've got this little splice and get here. Bit of a rarity. I've got a dual turntable sitting there with a bunch of crap on it. Needs a new whole new cartridge. That was missing. All the gears are seized up on that, so I've got to take it over and get that fixed. I don't think I want to spend any more time fixing stuff with all the stuff that I have. But you know, I'm trying to make some more money back so that I can afford to fix some of the stuff. Because like those Phillips that I've got, those are going to require at least $1,000, if not, you know, quite a bit more money dumped into them. Actually, here we can come over here. Let me. I've got tells it on this one, just to show you what happened to the other Phillips that got shipped. I showed you the other video, but. And look at that, that's actually a front piece that you're looking at right now, and just two of them. UPS is so, you know, they're monkeys on their stuff, you know, they got monkeys working for them. I mean, I'm just completely disgusted with this situation. I mean, somebody should really shut that company down. I don't know what kind of idiots are run that place. I don't know what kind of idiots work for them. But look at this, I mean, look at that. That's the motor right there. And I've got them zip tied so that they don't cause any more, you know, don't cause any damage on that, the shaft. I mean, you know, you're looking at the back of the motor here, the very bottom of the machine. And they just cracked this right off. And there's some damage in the front, but I mean, I'm gonna have to take that, put like a bevel grind into it, right there, that crack. And I guess you can weld this this back together. But you know, things like this. Is that like a screw? Yes. It's a plate for. I don't even know what it's for, but I mean, that's obviously warped. I mean, I'm gonna have to sit and try and, you know, take the warp out by hand or something. But I don't. I just can't believe what they have done. I mean, this is obviously I'm quite disgusted with the situation, with the fact that UPS is, you know, just so, you know, they got their monkeys working for them. You know, I don't know what kind of people run that company, but it's quite disgusting. It really is. You know, I'd like to state anything that I could about them. I mean, you know, I don't even know any words. You know, I don't know what words to use. You know, against them. I mean, they just, you know, there's nothing you can really say that does it justice. But and the guy was so nice to, you know, give me my money back. He actually ended up eating the cost, which was, it's around $2,500 he ate. You know, he ate the cost of these and then plus the shipping. And, you know, I mean, that was nice. I mean, he really did package these well. These were all wood crated, and UPS is so, I don't, you know, they're complete failures at shipping. You know, they managed to damage these. Look at that, you know, this, I mean, the bar, you know, is actually warped. So once I get the whole plate taken off, get all this stuff, I mean, you can kind of see in there, get all this stuff actually removed from the front, which I'll bring over to this one here. You know, look at underneath it, you're gonna have to remove, you know, all these controls right here, everything, to go through and weld that. And I'm gonna have to re-weld this one because you've got this big crack in it, and then I have to make a nice box that fits around here. Apparently my friend said it wouldn't be too much of a problem to get these fixed, but you know, as far as the welding and making them look halfway decent, but you know, he doesn't know the work involved of taking all these off. Of course, he is a electronics technician, so we should be able to do that pretty well. You know, the UPS is so ridiculously stupid that they managed to damage the spool control. You see this little shaft moving back and forth. I don't know if you can see that, but the shaft moves back and forth, and it's supposed to be coupled right into this. But they managed to break that away. You know, possibly I won't weld this one. I might just dump money into it and make the case. And those are actually the crates right there that they came in. Dump the money in the putting this one back together, which is going to cost probably, you know, $500 at least. You know, $400 for the valves and $100 for a nice case, and I'll just kind of wing it to try and put it back together. But I think there's a bit of a crack's getting worse, probably from all the weight sitting on it. So we'll see what we can do. But you know, in the amplifier section, I've got to figure out where pieces like this go. I don't know what. I don't even know if this came from this unit or what. But it's so ridiculous that they actually have, on the other one sitting on the floor here, they actually broke the. They actually damaged the metal right here on the transformer. That's why I think this is okay for the cap, but you know, this was a modification right here. This, but, you know, I don't know if any other caps are missing. The other one's got two that just hang there instead of this one. It's got two caps back to back, and that makes no sense whatsoever to me. And the wires in this one, I think, are a little. I think they broke on this one. Oh, this one looks pretty good. I think this is the better amplifier than the other amplifier, but these, they damaged all these valves, even though they're not physically cracked in there or anything like that. They're all shorted from just banging around. Fortunately, I never powered this unit up. I took them over to my tube tester. You know, and I think it'll be fine if we just power this right up. You know, I don't like to variac anything. You know, I don't believe in variac. But if you look at these caps, they've got these little bumps on them. They shoot up like balloons if the cap were to explode, you know, instead of actually having shrapnel flying around. But, you know, maybe I can work with the guy. I think he said he still got the pictures, hopefully, when he took, you know, these apart and worked on them himself, because he actually got these up and running extremely well. And then UPS had to go and screw the whole situation up, you know, like a, well, you know, like a Paula chicken, of course. They're just as bad as Paula chicken. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. But I obviously need to get, you know, equipment like this sold off and stuff. And this needs a new cap. I have no idea how to fire this one up right here, because I have no idea where the power goes on it. That one needs a new cap, although it does run pretty well. And there's the amplifier, so hopefully if I get all those sold, get this sold, get that sold, you know, don't mind the mess that we've got in here. There's Bogan sold. You know, hopefully, you know, we'll be able to dump the money in these, but I just, it's such a mess right now with all the stuff that I've got. But I'm running out of time now in this video, so thanks for watching.